You won't believe this tiny balcony, in a place where winters are long, can actually produce this much food. No backyard, no big garden, just a small space in a quiet apartment. And somehow, it still feeds me a little more every day. From the outside, it doesn't look like much. A few pots, some reused containers, just enough sunlight when the weather allows it, and a bit of fresh air on warmer days. Nothing fancy, nothing perfect, but if you slow down and really look, you'll notice something. Everything here is alive, growing quietly, even in a place with such a short growing season. Over here are the herbs, basil, green onions, small but full of life, just a touch, and the scent fills the air. Over there, the greens, soft leaves pushing through, making the most of every bit of sun, because here, every warm day matters. And on this side, the climbing plants slow, patient, reaching upward, holding on through wind, through changing weather, never rushing, but always moving forward. Every morning I step out here, sometimes with a jacket on, sometimes with cold air, still in the breeze, and I harvest just a little. A handful of greens, a few herbs, maybe, a couple of small fruits. Not much, but enough. Enough to remind me that even in a small space, life can grow. Since I started this, I don't go out to buy greens as often. Not because I have everything, but because this small balcony gives me something different, something real, something I've grown with my own hands through changing seasons, through warm days and cold nights. And the most surprising part is that a lot of this didn't come from anything expensive. No special products, no complicated setup, just kitchen scraps. Vegetable peels, fruit skins, things I used to throw away. Now I save them. Day by day, little by little, and I bring them back to the soil. I bury them right here in these pots, letting them return to where they belong. At first, I wasn't sure if it would work, especially in a place like this. But I kept going because it was simple and it felt right. And then, over time, I started to see it, the change. The plants, greener, stronger, holding on, even when the weather shifts. The soil, softer, richer, holding life beneath the surface. Everything slowly coming together in its own quiet way. Now, this small balcony has become more than just a place to grow food. It's a place that reminds me, even in a cold climate, even in a small space, you can still grow something real, something meaningful. You don't need a big backyard, you don't need perfect conditions. You just need a small start, a pot, a plant, a little bit of care, and a bit of patience through the seasons. So if you have even just a balcony or a small window, don't ignore it. Because one day, that small space might surprise you the same way this one surprised me. And maybe it will feed you too in its own quiet way, right where you are.